Here's a much easier way to do problem number 73 from section 6.4. I'm going to simply write the cotangent of x over 2 in terms of cosine and sine. That's just from the definition. And I'm going to do the same thing for tangent. So that would be sine of x over 2 over cosine of x over 2. Now, in order to combine these together, I need a common denominator. So the fraction on the left, the first fraction, I'm going to have to times that by cosine x over 2 over cosine x over 2. So I'll get cosine squared x over 2 for the numerator. The second fraction I have to times by sine of x over 2 over sine of x over 2. So I'll get sine squared x over 2. And on the bottom I have my common denominator, sine x over 2 cosine x over 2. Now if I look at my identities for cosine squared x minus sine squared x, I see that that's cosine of 2x. But instead of cosine squared x minus sine squared x, I have cosine squared x over 2 minus sine squared x over 2. So when I times x over 2 by 2, what I'm going to end up with is just cosine of x, because 2 times x over 2 is x. And then in the denominator, I have, if I had a 2 out in front of the sine x, sine x over 2, cosine x over 2, I could use the sine of 2x identity. So I have half of what I need. So this is 1/2 of sine of 2 times x over 2, but that's just x. Now the cosine of x over the sine of x is just the cotangent of x. And if I have 1 over 1/2, that's the same as 2. So what I have here is 2 cotangent of x. Now let's go back up and look at the right-hand side. Here I have sine of 2x. Well, that is 2 sine x cosine x. And then on the bottom, of course, I have sine squared x still. Now one of those sines will cancel, and I have cosine x over sine x with a 2 in front. Well, that's 2 cotangent of x, and now that's the same as what I ended up with on the left-hand side, so they are indeed equal, and that's a much easier way to get it done.